Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my July customer thank you gifts. Everybody that shops with me during the month of July will receive one of these beautiful handmade cards and a beautiful hand-covered slimline notepad, which I use quite a lot. I've got one here just on my desk right now that has my list of things that I need to do on it. I quite often will make a list of things, because I'm a bit of a list person and I do love to be able to mark them off as I go along. It feels that I've accomplished something and I've actually got somewhere. So I find these really handy just to have on my desk. They're also handy for shopping lists, anything really, anything that you need to write a list for, holiday clothes or holiday things that you need to take. And as you can see, I've used the beautiful Foil Frenzy DSP. It's just so shiny and so pretty and I just love it, and they coordinate so well together. So I decided that I'm going to show you how to make the Tangerine Tango one that I've made this card here, just the same as my notebook. So pop those to one side. So obviously to start with, you are going to need a slimline notepad. Now I've picked these up off Amazon. You can get, you know, a pack of, I think maybe 4 or 8, and then it can go on into the hundreds. It all depends how many you need. So I got these. They do come with a rubbish cover on, so I've simply just taken that cover off, cut it nicely so that that bit's level. I've then got my piece of DSP, again this lovely Foil Frenzy, and this is simply a full length of 12 by 12, so it's a full length of 12, and then I just cut it down to 3 1/4 inches just so it sits slightly wider than the notebook. I have then scored it at 8 1/4 and 8 3/8, just so that you get that small gap there for sitting over the top. And then you simply put your notebook in line with that first score line. Just make sure that you have a little gap either side and a little gap at this end, which you will need for your lip, and then you simply just give it a fold once and fold twice to get the edge, and then as you can see it sits nicely. And then once you've done that, you just need to put some adhesive on this back piece here. Now when you do it, make sure that you're not going right up to this edge, because obviously you will need this little bit just overlaps here, so just leave a small gap. And like I said, I literally just go all the way down there, and then pop your notebook in place. Make sure you're happy that it's lined up, and I've actually measured this one slightly differently, I think, simply because this notebook that I have here, oh actually no, I'm telling fibs, they do line up right to the edge. It doesn't matter. The ones I've done previously, I like to leave a little bit of a lip, but this one I haven't. It doesn't matter. So yes, so there you have it, your covered notebook. Very simple, and then you just need to decorate it. So what you need is, as I've done with mine here, which I think is quite nice, I've got the lovely Crafting Forever stamp set. You may have seen I've made a card with this previously as well. I love it. I just think it is great because it is so crafty and has all those things on it. I just think it's lovely. So I just simply need a narrow strip of Sahara sand. I'm going to get my pens out again, and just lost my blocks for a moment then. And I'm going to use my E-block and my basic black. Whoops. And just very simply get some ink on there and then stamp it onto your card. And while I've got that out, I'm just going to grab another block and do my Crafting Forever housework whenever. And I'm just going to do that one towards the bottom. And then all I did with this one was used my ticket tear punch, border punch, sorry. And when you do this one, just make sure that you don't go too far, because on this one I was very close to the pens. So you don't need to push it right to the edge. You can just come a short distance away and then just snip it. And because of the width of the card, you'll notice there's a tiny little excess bit here, but I'm just simply going to trim that bit off. And then I just grab my trimmer and just cut the bottom there, and I'm going to leave my trimmer there for a moment, and then again just punch across the bottom, trim off those excess bits. And then while I have this, I'm just going to do my little bit here. So again, punch my sentiment and then just trim off any excess bits. It's only because that my card's slightly wider. Move that out of the way, get rid of my rubbish. And what I did with this one is I got my marker and I just simply coloured in parts of the pen, which I will do shortly because you don't want to see me colouring in the whole of the zigzags and the flowers of the pen. And as I said, you literally just colour in whichever bits you want to colour in, and then simply stick it onto your notebook. And I do them slightly off to the side, because when I come to stick this one on, I almost like to sort of match the little waves up, if you like. And then just to finish it off, you can either add these beautiful glitter enamel dots, or you could add one of these beautiful shiny bows. Now obviously for the orange one you could either use the silver or the gold, and the pink one you could add a lovely pink bow if you wanted to. I'm not going to add them to mine, but they are an idea that you can add because they are so pretty. And we don't have tangerine in the glitter enamel shapes, dots even, so I'm going to go for a very pale yellow one here so that they don't look quite so obvious. And there you have it. A very simple, very quick, yet really effective, and I think thoughtful present, if you like, even if you want to give them as a gift for someone. Obviously we're coming up now to the end of term, so maybe teachers, a little gift for a teacher. Obviously you don't have to put this on, you could just leave it with the scissors, with the pens, or you could add the scissors or the paint pot. You could add anything really, but like I said, I think these are lovely, and if you shop with me during July, maybe buy your planner, and don't forget that obviously we have the bonus days as well, so it is worthwhile getting in there, because obviously not only do you get your coupon, but you will also get a gift from me, so that's a double whammy if you ask me. So guys, the products I've used are available in the store. The link for that is just below, and everything that I've used and all the measurements will be on my blog, and the link for that is below. I have just realised that I didn't tell you on my cards, I don't know if you can see, but this, there you go, this is actually copper embossed, which I think goes really well with the Tangerine Tango. I think it looks lovely. So yes, Everything I've used is available from the store, or the information is on my blog. Don't forget the bonus days. Don't forget these are free gifts if you shop with me. Have a fantastic week, guys, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.